Were you stuck in traffic today? Don't worry. The government says billions of your stimulus dollars will be spent to build new roads and fix old ones. They say they'll do it efficiently. I say, bull. Some people call their commute driving into hell.
Traffic is horrible.
Joseph Wu of Atlanta told us he has the most miserable commute in America.
Every morning.
Atlanta is America's second most congested city, says the Texas Transportation Institute.
You plan your day around traffic because you never know if there's going to be traffic or not. You have to leave an hour and 15 minutes in advance. This is why I don't drink coffee. You know, if I drank coffee, my heart would probably explode.
Comedian and game show host Drew Carey went on this radio station to search for the person with the most miserable commute in his town, Los Angeles, the most congested city in America.
Traffic goes all the way back in each direction, blocks and blocks. There's no end in sight to it. And, like a lot of places in America, it's only going to get worse.
We teamed up with Carey because he and Reason TV are doing TV programs online about big government bull. They're searching for new ways to get things done. Things like improving our daily commute. Carey and the radio station eventually decided that Los Angeles' most frustrated commuter is graphic artist Josh Lipking.
Do this every morning. Check out SigAlert, Google Traffic.
Every day, he kisses his wife goodbye.
Love you, girl.
You too. Bye.
Have a good day.
You too.
And drives into hell.
Heart pumping in your chest. Start to sweat a little.
Josh tries to put the time he spends in traffic to good use.
One-hand flosser.
He lives only 16 miles from work, but the drive often takes him an hour and a half. What if his commute and yours didn't have to be this bad? What if someone wanted to add some lanes to this road or build us an entirely new road?
You would have as many potholes. It'd be done cheaper.
Wouldn't that be a good thing? And it's happening. Private road builders are doing it. They built this double-decker underground highway in Paris.
It will now take them 10 minutes for a journey that used to take 45 minutes.
350 cameras watch for traffic delays or accidents.
Any incident is detected in less than 10 seconds.
Once the camera detects a problem, they rush to tow the obstacle away, so traffic keeps moving. They do the same thing in California, too, at least on one highway.
One lane blocked, I'll be in rough and East Downtown Plaza.
Here, instead of building a brand new road, they added 2 lanes in the middle of Highway 91. Drivers can choose to use them or not. If you want to go this fast, you have to pay. Different amounts depending on the time of day. Sometimes $1.50, sometimes $9. But by paying, you save time. Traffic moves, and for some people, time is money. Were these traffic speeding innovations created by governments? No. Again, they were created and paid for by private road builders. Their success made politicians from other states want to try leasing roads. Mayor Daley did it with the Chicago Skyway. Indiana Governor Mitch Daniels leased the Indiana Toll Road to a private company. He got back billions for taxpayers.
We received $4 billion free and clear, no taxes, no debt left to our kids.
Sounds like a good idea to me. Please improve my commute and let someone else pay to maintain this road. But most people can't even imagine the idea of leasing out one of their roads to a private company.
I don't need to pay tolls so that a corporation can make a profit.
When Florida considered leasing one of their roads, protesters complained, so politicians shelved the idea.
There is no need for a public-private partnership.
The governor of New Jersey gave up too, and a private highway idea is dying in Pennsylvania and dead in Texas. Now, billions in stimulus spending is supposed to fix up decrepit and overly congested roads, but why is Washington rushing in to do something that private companies do better and pay for the privilege?
Privatizing existing taxpayer infrastructure is not a solution for anybody.
Congressman Peter DeFazio is one of many who opposes leasing public roads to private companies. He says what Governor Daniels did is wrong. He made money for the taxpayer. What's wrong?
No, he didn't. Money that the people of Indiana could have had in the future is going to go to a private company.
What money? The toll road was losing money.
If you couldn't make money running the toll road, how can this private company do it?
Your first insurance that they're going to run a better road than the politicians did is, if they don't, people won't drive on it and they'll lose a lot of money. They have every incentive to make traffic flow swiftly, to make that drive as pleasant and safe as possible.
Private owners have an incentive to maintain the road. Government bureaucracies have let the highway system decay.
No, if you have toll roads, the toll authority, if properly run, can meet all of those requirements.
But do they?
Still have, I can't account for the crummy government in Indiana or Pennsylvania, but they could run them better. They could run them just as well as the private sector, because the private sector runs it well and makes a profit.
Exactly my point, says Governor Daniels.
Frankly, when government runs things, it's a monopoly, and it has no competition, and there's no upside to doing a lot better job. That's why we didn't have, until this new situation, electronic tolling. People were still stopping, chucking nickels and quarters into baskets. Politicians never run things well.
And sometimes they're really bad at doing things. Government road building has created some of the biggest boondoggles of all time. The Big Dig in Boston took 10 years to complete and cost more than twice as much as it was supposed to. And the government contractor's work was so sloppy, part of it collapsed, killing a woman. So why do so many people instinctively just say, you can't sell the public highways?
There are people, frankly, in Congress who can't abide the thought that you might be able to pay for something without going down there and kissing their ring for the money.
You only think the government has to run the freeways because you've never thought of the government not running the freeways.
But aside from those few exceptions, private roads are mostly dead because protesters and some politicians don't like them. Get ready to stay in traffic hell, though Drew Carey won't have to.
It's okay, though, because I have a helicopter. I'm Drew Carey, and I'm out of here in a helicopter.
When 2020 returns, authorities told him he could sell marijuana to cancer patients. So why is he facing 100 years in jail?
It's complete bull, but it's the bull that we live in.
Next.